Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Nitin Joshi, Professor in Urology with teaching experience of 25 years, working as consultant neurosurgeon in Panvel. Today, we'll discuss the topic carcinoma in situ or CIS. Carcinoma in situ or CIS is a malignant change in the lining epithelium of urothelium without invasion of basement membrane. That is, just like TA lesion. However, carcinoma in situ is different from TA lesion as histologically carcinoma in situ is not a low grade like TA, but it is a high grade lesion. Also, carcinoma in situ is different from TA lesion on gross examination as carcinoma in situ is flat lesion and not having finger-like papillary processes like TA lesion. Carcinoma in situ is an aggressive variety of lesion, so requires aggressive evaluation, aggressive treatment and aggressive surveillance. Presence of carcinoma in situ is one of prognostic factor predicting progression of lesion from non-muscle invasive bladder cancer to muscle invasive bladder cancer. Carcinoma in situ has altogether different tumor biology and it can be present in upper tract with or without lower tract involvement. Carcinoma in situ being in aggressive lesion, it is either associated with muscle invasive bladder cancer to begin with or the non-muscle invasive bladder cancer in presence of carcinoma in situ will soon progress to muscle invasive bladder cancer on follow. Carcinoma in situ is a high-grade multifocal lesion. Being multifocal lesion, carcinoma in situ of bladder may be associated with simultaneous involvement of upper tract and or urethra. So, when there is presence of carcinoma in situ of bladder, simultaneously upper tract should be evaluated by inserting 6 French open-ended ureteric catheter through cystoscope and then giving saline barbotage of 3 to 5 cc and then aspirating it again and sending for urine for cytology or by doing ureteroscopy and then taking brushings so as to rule out upper tract involvement. Also, carcinoma in situ of bladder may simultaneously involve urethra. So, in male patient, one requires taking biopsies of prostatic urethra at 5 and 7 o'clock position. On white light cystoscopy, carcinoma in situ of bladder looks like red erythematous velvety patch due to increased submucosal vascularity. Limitation of white light cystoscopy. The cornerstone for diagnosis of carcinoma bladder is white light cystoscopy. However, white light cystoscopy is associated with failure to detect certain lesions and hence failure to resect the tumor completely, causing TUR failure. That is, early and multiple recurrences which will eventually lead to progression of the tumor. This is particularly highest for carcinoma in situ. That is, on white light cystoscopy, the urothelium which is appearing normal may be actually harboring carcinoma in situ to begin with, which is missed during diagnosis as well as during resection. To overcome this limitation of white light cystoscopy, role of technological advances like fluorescence cystoscopy or blue light cystoscopy, optical coherence tomography or narrowband imaging. Second limitation of white light cystoscopy, that is, though cystoscopically carcinoma in situ typically has red erythematous velvety patch like appearance, such typical red erythematous velvety appearance may be secondary to even benign inflammatory conditions of the bladder. Carcinoma in situ Being a flat lesion, it cannot be detected by radiological investigation. Carcinoma in situ being a high-grade lesion, in presence of it, high chance of progression and recurrence of lesion. Clinical presentation in high-risk group people, that is the people who is tobacco chewer or smoker or working in chemical factory, history of microscopic or macroscopic, that is gross hematuria with or without positive urine cytology. Second, in high risk group of patients on screening positive urine cytology. Third, storage voiding symptoms like increased frequency of urination day and night, urgency or urge incontinence. The presence of storage voiding symptoms cleanses the diagnosis of carcinoma in situ. Investigation. Positive urine cytology may be the only positive investigation in carcinoma in situ, and then one has to do the cystoscopy, and if the facility is available, then the technological advances like fluorescent cystoscopy, optical coherence tomography or narrowband imaging for diagnosis and taking biopsies. Whenever there is any suspicion, then on cystoscopy one should look for the red velvety patch. Second, giving a barbotage to the bladder and sending that for cytology, which is like a mini biopsy. Then treatment, it is 2 to 4 weeks following restage TUR or re-TUR, 6 weekly intravesical immunotherapy with BCG as induction course, followed by maintenance course of intravesical immunotherapy with BCG for 3 years with active surveillance with check cystoscopy and urine cytology as per standard protocol. Whenever there is BCG failure, then early and timely cystoscopy. Thank you very much.